Mike, how are you?
How you doing?
Good. You're slinging lemonade today.
Yep, I'm here with Bill Kreitzer. We're doing lemonade again at the Folk Festival, having a good old time.
Very good. I heard you're leaving us though.
That's true. There's a rumor that I'm retiring.
It's a shame. This guy's not even from Kittanning, and he's been making Kittanning so much better over the last 10 years? 11 years, okay.
Well, I've enjoyed my service here. I'm still going to be involved, and it's time for somebody else.
All right.
Well, but anyhow, come on down and get some lemonade.
Yeah, do that. 10 years ago, when I moved to Kittanning, I had the great pleasure of meeting Mike Mcelhaney. He has been a huge part of my life. He has been the lifeblood of Habitat for Humanity, and he has been a driving force in our city for change. And so, as Mike retires, I was going through all of my old Habitat for Humanity footage, and I just am in awe of all that Habitat has been able to accomplish since I have lived in Kittanning, that I have been able to witness and had the great pleasure of taking part of. Like most of the people that work with Habitat for Humanity today, I was introduced to Habitat by Mike, basically cornered by him, forced to be on the board, and he's never let go since. But seriously, Mike has become a great friend over the years. He has a tenacious attitude. He is one of the hardest working people that I have ever met. I know for the longest time, he was a part-timer with Habitat. He was supposed to work 32 hours a week, and I think he worked like a minimum of 64. Like, he was just always been that way, pouring his heart and soul into this organization and into Kittanning. For sure, Mike's time with Habitat has had its ups and downs. I can remember the early days of the first housing projects going way over time and way over budget. But over time, one thing I've admired about Mike is his tenacious attitude, and he is always ready and willing to fix any problem that shows up on his doorstep, whether he created it or not. Big Mike also has a big heart. In fact, I'm not sure that he even has the word no in his vocabulary. And I've kind of taken that on in my own life. It's like, it's always yes before it's no. And if it's yes first and we can't find the solution, then we're going to keep trying to find a solution until we absolutely have to move on to something else. But Mike really cares for people, and when he would grab onto somebody's story, when he had decided he was going to help someone, he was always willing to help with them to the very end. That attitude has been instrumental in my formation in this city, and once again, I'm incredibly thankful. And so through what I believe is more than 10 completed full houses, hundreds of Rock the Block projects over the years, thousands of volunteers from all across the country putting in tens of thousands of volunteer hours of work, Mike, you have done an incredible job in Kittanning. I'm going to show a bunch of videos. There's almost an hour's worth of videos here. And so you can see just a brief history of Armstrong Habitat for Humanity in Kittanning over the last 4 years. But just know that this just scratches the surface of Mike's contribution to the transformation of our community. Mike, we love you, we thank you, and we are just incredibly blessed to have known you. Please don't be a stranger. Come back to Kittanning. You will always have friends here. Just one more quick note. All of these videos feature me. That's unintentional, but it's just kind of the nature of vlogging. Just know that every single project represented here has Mike's fingerprints all over it. From gathering the volunteers, the materials, transporting things, organizing things, fundraising, just bringing it all together behind the scenes of every single one of these projects. Mike Mcelhaney. Good morning, Kittanning. It's another beautiful day for Summer of Serve this morning. I got a little wet last night, but that's okay. We have a project inside today. Before I go show you what's going on, I want to just talk a little bit about Habitat for Humanity. We have a great branch of Habitat for Humanity here in Kittanning, and so we're excited to be able to help them out today with the different projects that they have going on. I've been involved with them for 5.5 years now, and so it's kind of near and dear to my heart, but really excited about all the things that they do in the community. Most people know Habitat for Humanity for building new houses, and there's actually two right behind me here. That white one there and that tan house right next to it were brand new Habitat houses in our city. They do what's called Brush with Kindness projects, which are just smaller projects that they do, help current homeowners to do projects that they maybe wouldn't normally be able to, which is a lot of what we do with Summer of Serve too. So it's exciting that there's another organization doing the same thing that we are. So this is a house last year. We helped to paint the side of the house there. and put a new roof on here, a new metal roof. So that was one of our Brush with Kindness projects. Great project. This house was another Brush with Kindness project. The porch needed some paint, needed some new wood on it, so we took care of that. This is Brush with Kindness that's actually in process. You can see they're rebuilding the porch. I got a bunch of new wood on there. They have the braces up there now. I'm going to be rebuilding the top of the porch also. They also do home rehab, so they'll take a house that is maybe not livable. We'll get it for really cheap, fix it up into basically a brand new house, and then put a homeowner in there so that a new person can go from maybe renting to owning a house for probably the same cost or less. So that's really exciting to see that happen. And this gray house is a Habitat house completed last year. You can see we helped out on that one a little bit. Still have the sign in the yard, which is cool. And then this is actually going to be a future Habitat house, this yellow one. When it's done, it'll be pretty much brand new like this one. And so we're really excited to be able to transform two houses. You can see all the other nice houses on this block. This block will have been basically completely transformed by these two houses going from not great houses into really nice houses. So we're really excited about that. And this house is another example of one that went from the worst house on the block to now it has a great family in it, one of the best houses on the block. Okay, house is really coming along. A couple months ago there was nothing here at all. That's pretty exciting. So these guys are working hard putting in electrical today, getting all the boxes set, getting ready to run some wires, drill some holes, do all that kind of stuff. We have the basement here of the house. It's coming along pretty good. Just a couple months into the project. You guys remember when the Woodswork kids were here? You guys look a little dirty today. What have you been doing?
Demolition.
Destroying that house. You did a pretty good job from what I've seen. They were the ones that put all this stuff up. I'll show you the upstairs, how it's coming along. Upstairs, putting in insulation. Coming along pretty good. It's all framed in. Now just getting the utilities, getting ready for drywall in the coming weeks. So a normal year for Habitat, we try to do one house every year. This year we have 4 underway. 2 brand new houses like this one, and then 2 rehab houses. And one is a duplex. So really it'll be 5 units total that we're trying to accomplish. And that's not going to happen by the end of this year, but certainly we have enough work to last this year and next year. So if you have some helpers, bring them out. Talk about a couple misconceptions about Habitat. We get these questions all the time, and the first one is that Habitat is Section 8 housing, and nothing could be further from the truth. Habitat is not Section 8 housing. You would all be blessed to have a Habitat house in your neighborhood. It's homeowners. And the other misconception is that it's a handout, that it's just a free house, that someone just gets a free house, and that's not the case either. It is a low interest or no interest mortgage that people get, and it is a true mortgage. So they have to pay off the house, they have to do the work, they have to put in the hours to qualify, and they have to qualify like any other person qualifies for a mortgage. But it is a hand up for people. So it's if you have bad credit or no credit, or you have a history or something that happened in your past that you can't get a mortgage, Habitat is a great option because you can help you get you back on your feet, help you to build some home equity instead of just renting for the rest of your life. Even in our Brush with Kindness projects, the homeowners actually pay for the materials, and then we donate the labor. So there's not really a handout at any level, whether it's Brush with Kindness or a rehab or a brand new house. There's always a skin in the game for the homeowner, and that makes it last. That makes it sustainable. And so that's what I like about Habitat, is when you give of your time or when you give of your money to that organization, it's not just used one time. It's used and then paid forward and then paid forward and then paid forward. And it just goes on and on and on, and that's what makes it awesome. So it's a really great program, but those are a couple misconceptions that people have, as they say, I don't want Habitat coming into my neighborhood, I don't want Section 8 housing, and nothing could be further from the truth. So I promised I wasn't going to work today, just coming making the video, so I'm going to head out and let these guys get to it. Great job, guys. Have a fun day. just starting to peek out here this morning, and it is just beautiful, isn't it? This is an awesome city we live in. We've been in a fundraising campaign. The Collins Christmas Campaign is what we had called it through Habitat. And we're trying to raise enough money to finish their house. Their son Toby is diagnosed with brain cancer. He's been battling that. The family's been dealing with the medical issues with that for the last couple years. And this house would be a huge step forward for them. And so just really exciting things been happening. We are actually almost to $10,000 as of me recording this video. We're almost at $10,000 as part of that campaign, and we're going to keep it open for a few more days just to give people a last chance to donate before the end of the year. Tax-deductible donation to Habitat for Humanity. And I just really encourage you, if you wanted to give to that, to go ahead and click the link in the description here and make your donation before the end of the year. Really appreciate it. So you can see it's really coming along. All the siding and windows, all that stuff is done. These are super energy efficient houses, the two new builds that we're doing, and so they're really, really neat projects. So we're hoping within the next couple of months that they'll be able to move in and we can get them all taken care of. Special thank you also to the Honeywell Corporation. They've sent a lot of volunteers to help work on the building, and they actually donated Christmas presents to the Collins family. And Christmas morning, they had a note under their tree that Santa thought they had moved already, and so the presents were delivered to this house. And so they set up a tree and put up the presents, and the kids got to open all their gifts here at this house, and really, really neat moment. And so I wanted to show you a quick video of that.
Oh my goodness.
Yes! I knew that I was going to get a tablet. Yes, Kelsey. Yes. Yes. Oh, this is mine. Oh my God, this is mine. Play-Doh. Yeah. Mom. We have Play-Doh.
Yeah.
But it says.
I guarantee it's a...
Hey, that's what Matt says up.
Oh yeah. It's a glitter hill in it. Hatchable! Hatchable!
The Xbox One.
We got an Xbox One, Toby! Oh my God! It's the Xbox One! Oh, yes! It's the Xbox One S! Oh no!
So here we are. This is the house in West Kittanning. You can see it's coming along. This is actually going to be the first one done. This one will hopefully be done here towards the end of January. So we just need volunteers to help to do the finish work inside. The drywall's all done. Kitchen and bathroom are getting ready to go in, and just the finish work, the painting and the trim and all of those fun things. So that's our two new houses. Let me go show you some of the ones we're going to do this coming year. Now entering the greatest city in the world. Next one, you might remember this when Woodsworks was in town from the Summer of Serm videos. So we're going to be rehabbing both sides of that house. That'll actually be two separate units, two separate deeds. So hopefully we'll have two new homeowners on Grant Street in Kittanning. Pretty exciting there. Great little church over here. This here will be completely redone this year. There's one more house too, but couldn't remember the address, so you'll have to see that one another time, but I'm sure you'll see it this summer. Good morning, Kittanning. It's a snowy day today. I have a quick Habitat video for you. Well, I don't know if it'll be quick or not, but we'll see. We finished a Habitat house last week, so we had a dedication, but before I show you the footage from the new house, show you the completed project, I want to show you what's going on with Habitat this week. This week we have 8 kids from Providence, Rhode Island, and 7 from Michigan State University that are here helping us on a couple different Habitat projects. they give up their spring break to come and work for Habitat in Kittanning. And I just think that's awesome. And so I just want to introduce you to those kids, show you what they've been doing this week. Okay, so introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Sophie. I'm from New Orleans, and we're both from Providence College.
Awesome.
And I'm Brandon Couture, and I'm also from Providence, Rhode Island, home of your Friars.
Well, we're so happy to have you guys. Just wanted to get your opinion on, what do you think of Kittanning? What do you think of Habitat? What have you guys been up to this week?
Kittanning's been amazing. I've been on Habitat twice before, and never have I been in a community that's so generous and so willing to offer a church to stay in, or dinner and lunches to feed you, and just, Big Mike will wake up every morning to come and feed us, so it's been really great, really generous community.
And going off that, the hospitality here has been absolutely incredible. I've never had this kind of service to us, and we're here to serve the community, and other people are here to serve us also. That's really awesome.
Well, that's great. That's so glad to hear, and just can't thank you guys enough for not going to Cancun or something, and coming to Little Kittanning, come in the winter snow, and just pour your hearts out for the community. It's been great to have you.
We loved it.
All right. Well, just pray God's blessing over you as you go home this coming Saturday, and once again, just thanks for being here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Really great group of kids, and they're doing really great work. And they did all the floors in this place. I don't know if you can see, the floors look really good, and they're working on the trim today. And man, this house is going to be done too in just the next couple weeks.
Just this one here's not very good. This one's not.
Sawdust all over my camera. Better. So that was one group. We still have another group working on a different house too, so let's go see them. The other house. It's not a new build. This is a rehab, and it's actually a duplex in the front and a single house in the back, so it's a big job. Guys have been doing painting and flooring and getting this ready for another group that's going to be coming in, but it's starting to come together here. Some electrical work done. Yeah, looks great. Should have seen this place before they started. I should have came and got before pictures. So I'm just so impressed that college kids, when I was in college, I was not thinking about going and serving in a community that I don't know. I was thinking about drinking and girls and all those kinds of things, but praise God I'm not that way anymore. But man, these young people, there's a good generation coming. There really is, you guys, and they're proving it. So thank you again, Providence College. Thank you, Michigan State University. It's just awesome to have those kids here serving in our community and really helping to change Kittanning. So without any more delay, let's show you the new Habitat house. Enjoy. So I'm here at our most recently completed Habitat project, and we're doing a home dedication today. And so I got permission from the new homeowner to show off their house. You might remember this if you've been following the videos for a while from last summer. Part of our Summer Serve project, we were working on this house a couple different times. And then I was here for a winter update for all the different Habitat houses we have going on in the area. And here we are today. It's done. It's completed. The only thing not done is the grass in the yard, but you can't really do that in March, so the homeowners will be taking care of that. But you got to see this place. It turned out beautiful. played kitchen and restaurant with the girls and read some books for a little while, and now two of the girls and I, we're gonna go look at another brand new Habitat house. I got another dedication today, so we're gonna go see it real quick. Where are we going, Joey? Do you remember?
I don't know.
You don't know? How about you, Abby? You remember where we're going?
The new house.
The new house.
It's done!
Yeah, it's done. The new
It's
Habitat
done.
house.
It's very done. The Habitat house.
The Habitat house. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Let's look in.
You ready?
Yeah. Let's walk in. Bye, you.
Time at the dedication. I just have the honor to give a couple scriptures and pray for the family and dedicate this house to them. And so very, very excited in all that God's done in the Collins life. And you guys might remember them from earlier videos. We did the original video at Christmas time just as an appeal to get the money to finish this house. And praise God, we were able to raise quite a bit to do that. You guys also might remember the Honeywell Corporation when they donated Christmas gifts to the family. And so that was awesome to see. And so we just have so much history with this family already. We've only known them for a year and a half, but we're just so excited for them and so excited to see what God's going to do in this next chapter of their lives. And yeah, it's just awesome to see, awesome to be a part of. So I've had 2 trips to Ford City today, and gosh, that should be enough for about the next year. Just kidding, Ford City. I love you too. Just not as much as Kittanning. It is the greatest city in the world after all. I'm gonna beat ya.
Daddy! Mommy, hold you!
What? You gonna hold me?
Yeah.
Okay, run, Joey. Run.
I can't!
Man, that Abby's fast, Joey.
She is.
Yeah, she's quick. A lot of breath. Out of shape. Oh, passing you. I'm passing you. She's so fast. She's so fast. Oh, Joey's so fast too. Oh, you won. Man, you guys are fast. You guys tired now? Did you have fun?
I had fun.
Abby, did you have fun? Yeah? Are you whiny?
She is whiny.
Yeah, she is.
And Daddy,
What?
I love you.
I love you too, Joey. Okay, can you say, we'll see you in the next one?
See you next one.
Bye. house we're working on. Man, it's looking way better already. I should have got a before picture, I guess, but the new siding's coming on. You can see all the outside windows are in. I was just here a few days ago and none of that stuff was done. So this is another Habitat house that we did before. You can see this house is a beautiful little house. And this one was in really, really rough shape, but coming right along. So you can see it's all been gutted out. Everything is cleared out. Got most of the insulation in. Got all the drywall is here. Hopefully we'll get to a little bit of drywall today. This back part still needs the kitchen and things done. Hopefully later in the summer we'll be doing some of the finishing work on this deck. Well, looks like it's coming along pretty quick too, so that's going to be really nice. Just take you upstairs, show you what we're going to be doing today. You can see all the insulations on the walls up here. We're going to be putting some insulation in the ceilings, just rolling it across, doing a little bit of electrical work, and then hopefully we'll be doing some drywall up here. That's the gist of it, so let's get to it. Alright, we gotta go grab some supplies first. We gotta get our insulation and a drywall lift, and yeah, we will get to work eventually though. Alright, finally done unloading stuff. I think we loaded and unloaded 3 houses worth of flooring there, and a whole kitchen's worth of cabinets, but yeah, time to get to the work we came here to do. We got a living water crew here today, and then we got the future homeowner right here. Alright, we're going to take a little break, but the insulation is definitely working. We got 1 layer in pretty much the whole way. We're working on the 2nd layer, and yeah, almost there. The last 2 Habitat houses have been new builds, and so those take a lot more time, a lot more planning and permitting and all of those things, and that hasn't slowed us down at all on this one. So this house hopefully will have a homeowner in it, and still got several Habitat properties throughout Kittanning to still work on, so plenty of work to do this summer. Got a real nice lunch here today. Miss Sharon from church made us lunch. Miss Shirley helped her. Thank you guys. And the donuts, Mr. Mayor Klein brought those to us. Brought us 2 dozen donuts today. Thanks, Mayor. Brad, rookie season, my man. First project. Killed it today. First of many, right? Maybe. Come on, man. I need some commitment. So I think this is the dirtiest I've ever been on a summer serve project. This is craziness. Both my arms all the way up. I'm gonna have to shower twice tonight. Got Tyler here working again. Kim working again, Brandon working again, Robin, rookie season. Thanks for coming today. Appreciate you. Alright, it's all done. It's insulated, ready for drywall up here. Got the last couple electrical wires run, so yeah, this one's moving right along. We'll show you this one a couple more times. We'll be back here in July and August for summer serve, and there'll be people here working in the meantime, so we'll kind of show you the evolution of a Habitat house. Not quite from the beginning to the end, but you'll see some transformation in Wick City, no doubt about that. What's really amazing to me is Habitat has normally we've been a 1 house a year kind of organization, and this year we've already had 2 house closings, one in West Kittanning and one in Ford City, and my guess is that by the fall this one will be done and finished, that this will be closed on, and then we have another duplex we're going to be working on, so we could potentially have almost 5 houses in 1 year. For us as a small Habitat, that's really amazing for just a small city like Kittanning, but super excited about it. So glad that we could work on this one a little bit, make just a little bit of progress. That's the only way you can complete a big project like this, just a little bit at a time. So that's it for this. Man, the house is looking great. This is like the siding's all done, the roof is done, all the windows are in. I don't remember that big window being there. It looks really, really sharp. Let's go look inside. Wow, drywall's coming along in here. Bathroom come in. It's upstairs where we were working last time. New steps, that's good. This was just one big room last time we were here. So you got closets framed in, drywall done on the ceiling. Man, really coming along. This house is going fast. Porch coming along on the back. Looking nice. Lots of material coming out for today. We'll see what we're up to. So Mike tells me we're doing some work in the basement. Let's go look. That looks fun. Getting right to it.
Yeah, jumped right in.
So I've been instructed all this concrete's coming out. It's been jackhammered already, but that's gonna be a fun job to start the day. Filling up the van. There they go. Just getting started. You guys need another hand. Good job, Kevin. Great job, buddy. I guess they found their helping hand. Your eyes do not deceive you. That is Jim Cogley at Summer of Serve. Praise the Lord. Good job, guys. Killing it today. These guys are making some serious progress on the basement. Got all the concrete cleaned out of this side. Working on pulling up a brick floor on this side. Guys are doing awesome work. I'm actually supposed to have the day off today, so not supposed to be working too much, but just wanted to make a video to document for you guys what's going on. It's always interesting to me to watch these houses come together because, you know, you start with this shell of a house that seems completely hopeless, and then you have the great groups of volunteers that come and give of their time and their energy and their talent, and then all of a sudden you end up with this really nice house at the end. But it can be frustrating in the process because, like those kids, you know, they're tearing up the basement floor. They're picking rocks, basically, taking bricks one by one and putting them in boxes and carrying them out. That can seem like a really menial task. I just want to show what just a little bit at a time can do. You see, I've been with Habitat for 6 years now, and so I've seen a few of these houses come together. We've been doing a house or two every single year since I started. None of them have come together in a day or a week or even a month. You know, many of them take 6 months to a year to complete. But little by little, project by project, rock by rock, nail by nail, they all come together over time, and they're all just a collection of small actions, small steps to end up with a house that's beautiful, like this one. This is a Habitat house that we did 4 years ago, I believe, at this point, but it's still awesome. It's still great. It still has an awesome family in it, and still excited to show it off because this house was terrible. It was a wreck. This house gave me nightmares. If you want to hear the story of the time I had fleas, you know, put that in the comments, and I'll be happy to tell that story another time. But now this house is one of the best houses on the block. It's one of the nicest houses in this little community, and so I'm super, super proud of that because I had little actions in that house. I put up pieces of drywall in that house. I did little things that added up to one big thing. So this house is transformed, and this house is transformed. And this house is transformed. This house was transformed, and this house is transformed. This house is transformed. This house is transformed. This house is transformed. And now this house is being transformed. Each one just a collection of small actions from people like you. Little things add up to big transformation. And so if you've been thinking about coming out and doing something like this, or you've been thinking about going and helping someone, but you're afraid that your actions are going to make too little of a difference, I just want to tell you that that's a lie. Your actions matter. So go out today and pound one nail, put up one board, pick one rock, because they all make a difference. And don't let anyone ever tell you anything different. Bob from Habitat. How you doing, Bob?
All right, doing good. Going for some supplies.
All right. Hey, we'll see you later.
All right, peace So we're back at the Habitat House here in Kittanning on Smith Street, and so we've been working on this one all summer. Give you a little update of what's been happening, and you probably remember from the last couple of videos what's been going on here. The progress is really coming along. Mike from Habitat gave me a list of things to do, and so today was supposed to be my day off, but there were a couple easy things on here that I was gonna do, and then they're already done. So let's just check on the crew. This is downstairs is looking a lot better. I mean, you have all the insulation was here last time, but now you have all the ceiling drywall is complete, so that's great. And the whole stairwell looks like it's been rebuilt at this point. Got the bathrooms coming along nicely. The kitchen's almost ready for some drywall on the ceiling. And we go upstairs, you can see a little more drywall, a little more progress each time. These guys are hard at work already. Judy's always hard at work though. She's like the Summer Serve All-Star here. We got a drywall crew in here. Getting the drywall finished up in this room. Back porch is looking way better too. Whole back of the house actually. This was pretty rough before. Is it all gonna come out of there? Those guys are doing great work. What a good crew. I'm gonna go get them something to drink and tell you about a couple other Habitat houses we have coming up. So after that house on Smith Street is done, Armstrong Habitat will be moving on to this one. They've already done a lot of the outside work and started a lot of that last summer. It's a huge duplex. We're looking for families for it. And yeah, hopefully we'll be able to finish the inside of it over the course of the winter and into 2019. And then we own this house, which from the front doesn't look all that big. But when you look at it from the side, it might be the biggest house that we have. It is huge, and so this is gonna be a heck of a job. And not only does it have that huge duplex, it also comes with this house here too. So it's 3 houses in one. These are the kinds of things that are transforming our community. And Summer Serve, this is our last time gonna be here this year. Over the course of the next year, our church will still be volunteering, we'll still be doing different things to try to get these projects done. But at the same time, we're gonna need help. If you have a church that wants to get involved, or a youth group that wants to get involved, or even just you as an individual, or you and your neighbor want to come out and do something, we would love to have you. We would love to have you participate. It's going to take the whole community coming together to really get all these projects done. Every project makes a difference. Every little action from each individual makes a difference. And so you can make a difference too. So come on out and let's get these things done together. Got to fuel up the troops here. Another wall done. And this whole room's done pretty much. Good job, guys. It's looking good, man. It's looking real good. These guys took care of that. Great job, y'all. You're making a difference. Just want you to know that. Stopping at the new Habitat house here. You guys remember this one from Summer Serve. almost done now after probably close to 8 months worth of work. So, very exciting. They're excited about the cake. Looks a little different than when we were up here doing insulation. Slightly better. What do you think? You like it up here? Nice and cozy? Yeah. Yeah. This turned out so nice. Love the nice big closets. I don't know if you guys remember the basement when we were tearing out the floor, but nice new poured concrete floor down here. Bone dry. Got a new pump system, new furnace, new plumbing all the way through, all new electrical service through the house. I know basements aren't the most exciting thing in the world, but if you'd have seen it before. I'm sure you guys remember the back porch. It's all nice and new and done. Looks great. The yard's been leveled. Of course, it's a muddy mess with all the rain we've been getting, but it'll be a nice yard next year. Enjoy the house, Norma.
I will.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Great Habitat house, great homeowner. Pleasure to be a part of it. Congratulations, Norma, and your granddaughter. Hope you guys enjoy it for many, many years. Got the big equipment today. Must be Brian's. Local hero. So it's a little bit of a zoo here. We're getting our marching orders and got my signs for the yard, so we're gonna go get that set up, go get some supplies, and then hopefully we'll be rolling by 9 o'clock still. So we got projects going on all over town today. This is our very first one, but we have 5 different projects right here on this street. So basically every single house here will have something going on it. Even the house next to the church here will have some step repair and sidewalk repair over here as well. And this is just one street. There's gonna be maybe 3 or 4 different hot spots around town where there'll be multiple projects going on. So it should be over 20 projects. Hopefully we'll be able to complete them all today. We got about 6 hours to get everything done. But our main project that these guys are starting on is scraping and painting this house. It's a smaller one, smaller compared to some of the other ones we did this summer, so I don't think we'll have any problem. I think we can do it. Christian's supervising here, doing a wonderful job, my friend. Now we got lots of activity going. So the group down there is getting their garden bed ready. These guys are digging out garden beds. We have the stairs getting demolished, getting ready to put those on. And these stairs are already off. So we're gonna go and grab the wood that we need to finish these off, and we should be ready to roll. We're just picking up our wood. There's people working everywhere. Demolition and construction on the front of the house, filling up the dumpster here. Working on the back porch. These guys are working on the back garage here as well. Tons of projects going on Wilson Avenue. These guys have a little bit of wood loaded in the van. Great job, guys. Colin's back there somewhere. Little sidewalk project. Running around like a chicken with my head cut off. I'm running two different crews here. I was hoping to have a couple more leaders, but I already have leaders on several different projects, and so all my leaders are taken up. So it's on me. I have one other crew that's not really working yet, that's not able to do everything they need to do. So we're gonna go get their supplies and pick up my kiddos as well. They're just finishing up their soccer game. Just a crazy, crazy day. Got another fantastic crew here. They're at a house you might have seen before. So you can see this house that we worked on all summer was looking much better, and these guys are gonna do the finishing touches, making it look brand new, getting the paint on there, and yeah, this house is gonna look totally different by the end of the day. We'll check on them in a little bit. Lots more projects going on here in the north end of Wick City as well. Check it out. Got a couple crews here working on porches, working on stairs, working on flower beds. Crew here working on sidewalks. Great job, guys. Look at the progress. These steps are all repaired. These guys are already painting the outside of the porch. We're also gonna paint the inside of the porch there, and this should look really nice. This house, they have the front painted, starting up, moving up to the top, looking great. Also have the garden bed prepped here. What's up, buddy? And then these guys are also knocking out all the old sidewalks, getting ready to pour, or we'll prep new sidewalks and get ready to pour them later in the week. Also got this house. They're now beginning the prep for the steps, getting ready to build these, and then we're gonna go pick up some more plants. We're making nice flower beds. You might have seen in the video, I was saying how many more flowers we have in town, and this street, we're gonna have a lot more coming here today. House is looking great. How are y'all doing? You enjoying your day today? All right. They already got the front of the house done. It's looking really, really nice. Great job, guys. Had another crew who needed some mulch and a couple flowers. Check out the job that they're doing. Did a real nice flower bed here. They're gonna do a little painting project on that porch. And now they're doing this one. Looking great, you guys. Good work. Those guys are from Oakland Church of God. Big shout out to Oakland Church of God. Thanks for coming to Kittanning and serving. It's amazing to see how many volunteers are here today. Well over 100 people. Also a big shout out to Armstrong Habitat For Humanity for putting all this together. And a shout out to Thrivent Financial, who is sponsoring this whole thing. So you see the teal shirts all over town. Those are from Thrivent. They put out grant money for us to pay for all the materials today as well. So big, big, big thanks to Thrivent. Lunchtime. Couple people here. Chick-fil-A for lunch. What do you girls think? First time Chick-fil-A. Do you like it? Is it good? I think she likes it. Great lunch from Chick-fil-A. Now we get back to it. The whole crew's already working. One flower bed down. This one's looking really nice too. Steps are coming along. A couple more boards to go on. Okay, we are just finishing up. A lot of stuff still to do in the coming days, but man, it looks great. Got our pile of leftover materials here. You can disregard that. We got the stairs, just finishing up the last couple boards. These guys did an amazing job. Got the sidewalk all broken up too, ready to prep that for the next step. And then look at these three houses. 1, 2, 3. They all look absolutely wonderful. Totally transforms this little section on Woodward Avenue, and yeah, I'm really, really satisfied with everything that was done here in just 7 hours. These guys are finishing up these steps as well. Got the toy family. They've been just killing it all day. And then another flower bed here too. Looks really great. Quick review of the projects completed. This is the newest Habitat house. They rebuilt a lot of the boards on that porch. They also tore down a fence here that was falling down, and you can see they prepped the garage for siding as well. So did a lot of work. Oh, I forgot. They also rebuilt the back porch too. This house here, now that we started early in the summer, it is like almost brand new. They did paint all around the regular part of the house, and we have the roofing material for the roof to get done here in the near future as well. These two house porches are freshly painted. Another concrete project prepped here. Habitat also put in a little bus shelter here. And so that was our day. Absolutely incredible to see all the work that was done. Even made the front page of the paper. We got 2 of our church members here, Connie with the jackhammer and her husband Todd. Both made the paper. Very, very cool. And so how do you change a community in a single day? Well, you get dozens of projects, you get hundreds of people, and then they all pour out all of their hard work and love and caring all into one neighborhood. And you can really change a lot in a single day. I am so excited to see, now that Rock the Block is done, we'll let them finish up those projects here over the next couple weeks. And I really want to take a look at the data. You guys might remember at the beginning of the year, we did a survey of the community and we came up with 246 houses that needed some kind of work done to them, whether it be small projects or large projects. And we've been working hard on it through Summer of Serve. Habitat's been working hard using the same list. And I know the city has been working hard as far as codes enforcement and all of those kinds of things. And so I'm very excited to see how much progress that we've actually made. I'm hoping anything over 5% is going to be a win for me. I'm hoping it's over 10%, but we're gonna see with the hard data here over the next couple weeks, and I can't wait to show it to you. To everyone who came out, a huge thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's so amazing to see so many people come together and just love on the city of Kittanning. Hopefully it's encouraging to you guys to know that it's more than just you and it's more than just me that cares about this community, that there are many, many people who want to see Kittanning be a better place to live, and they care about it so much that they're willing to give up a beautiful Saturday morning to come out and serve, and that's just amazing to me. Cannot thank you enough for connecting to this channel. If you have the opportunity, share this with someone that you know. Share some positivity, share some good news. Tell them that Kittanning is turning around and there's a brighter future ahead. God bless you all. See you in the next one. How's it going, Kittanning? Got a great Saturday for you here. It's actually the afternoon already. Habitat for Humanity is working in the community, and it's like Summer of Serve, but it's 3 months early. They're just finishing up lunch. This place was completely packed out here at Living Water Church. Have our awesome volunteers that were able to put together lunch. They're just now cleaning everything up. While that's happening, I'm gonna go show you some of the projects. They're off and running. They're not messing around. It's a pretty unique day for Habitat. This is their annual women build, and so this one is primarily women working on houses, doing construction projects around the community. They have multiple projects going on today, but one big one specifically that I want to show you. I want to get some before shots because they just started a new house today. It's one of our church families actually that is going to be the homeowners there, and I want to make sure that I see the before, so when the after finally happens, we'll have an awesome story to tell of another house transformed in our community. You guys might recognize this house. It's been for a part of our Summer of Serve program for the last several years. It's actually a nice little house. It's been slowly deteriorating over the past few years because it's been vacant. Needs a good amount of work on the inside, so let's see what's going on. It's a lot of hard hats. And a lot of garbage from the looks of it. Oh my. Wow. Looks like it'll be a nice open floor plan by the time they're done. Tearing out walls, putting in insulation. They got a lot of insulation stacked up here already. The kitchen is huge. Got cabinets all over the place and a massive island. Man, that's gonna be cool when it's done. You can see all the other stuff they tore out today. They really got some work done this morning. The bathroom back there somewhere. They really did a gut job today. Holy moly. From the looks of it, I think they got it about 80% gutted in one go. Wait a second, there's actually more.
there's more. There's another whole floor. Really big bathroom. This is still second floor here. How cool is that? All the power's cut right now, but like old school jacuzzi tub, nice big sink, plus a stand-up shower. This place was high end at one point. Wow. And then the attic. Oh, they got all this tore out too. Absolutely incredible. This room's not, but it actually looks pretty good. Like I said, this is gonna be a project. It's gonna be several months probably before it's ready to be lived in by anybody. But it's cool to see it at the beginning. And man, this is one that I can't wait to see what it looks like at the end. Look at these built-in bunk beds. Like, how cool is that? The desk on the back, and look at all the storage underneath. I feel like we need one of those at our house. We could fit all 4 kids in one room. It's like a secret back staircase here. From the second floor down to the first floor. Walks right into the living room. Walks right out onto the porch as well. This room then connects back to the kitchen. We'll go outside this way. Let's get a before of the outside as well. Mike, you must have had a crew this morning.
We did good. We had 60 people this morning.
Unbelievable.
We had 12 people from Lowe's. They came and helped us out, some leaders, and about a youth group, and it was 3 homeowners, and we got a lot of work done.
That's fantastic. So this project is obviously a big one. What do you think timeline on this?
This one, we're about 6 months. So
Okay.
today we started the demolition.
Uh-huh.
Got 2 dumpsters worth, and we'll be doing the electric and starting to run HVAC. And the other house, we're painting. We're near the end there. We're doing flooring and painting. We're about a month away from finishing.
And that's on Orr Avenue.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to go take a look at that in a second. So if someone wants to volunteer or they want to get involved with this thing, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
And they can get a hold of me. They can habitat.org, and we got our show them our truck here, and it's got all
I
our
know.
information right on it. You can
Fantastic.
Look at it there.
Yep. I'll make sure we put all the links in the description. So if you want to check them out on the website, get a hold of them on Facebook. If you just contact me directly, I'll make sure that you get involved.
But we're weekdays and Saturdays, and we can use help, whether talented help or just grunt help like me. We need help.
Amen. Okay.
Appreciate it.
Very cool.
Thank you.
All right, I'm actually going to follow Mike over to Orr Avenue. Let's check out that one as well. I was in there a few months ago and showed you guys, but let's see the progress. Wow, this place looks totally different. Look at the porch. Oh my goodness. Fence going up. Got the porch going up as well. I don't know if you guys remember this from before, but oh my goodness. This place is amazing. This is that weird little bedroom that kind of has the step up. Man, this is just like totally different from where they started. Still have the great view though. Nice big closets. The bathroom here as well, coming along nicely. Tough to believe that's even the same house. Even the basement is looking better. It's all cleaned out now, looking good. Got new utilities humming along. Brand new electrical almost finished as well. It's gonna be a really awesome little house. Probably just a couple months away from another dedication, so I'll show you the finished product when it's done at that point. What an incredible transformation already, and can't wait to see this one done as well.
what's really cool is, these are all properties that are on our property improvement map, and so we've been updating that. You guys have hopefully seen the updates happening over the last couple of years. You've seen the incredible progress happening in town, and it's like now that things are beginning to reopen and they're beginning to be able to have these large groups working again and all that kind of stuff, it's only accelerating. And we had, I think last year, a lot of the improvement we had was from, the stimulus package, and then now we got another stimulus package. For better or worse, it's twice as big as the last one, and so I'm hoping we're going to see more homeowners in town doing work on their houses, more landlords in town maybe doing work on their houses, and we're just going to keep this ball rolling. We're going to keep this wonderful momentum that we have, and it's gonna be just a wonderful year. Good morning, Kittanning. It's an exciting day. We got Rock the Block happening. We're planning to have 100+ volunteers from all over the city. We have 16 teams doing 20+ projects. It's just gonna be a really exciting day. It's gonna be a crazy video. I'm not even sure how I'm gonna possibly show it all, but I'm gonna do my best. Let's go. All right, so it's complete mass chaos here. Got pressure washing happening. So we got 2 pressure washing crews going there. Habitat's got some destruction going on those steps, getting ready to build some new steps and a deck. That's gonna make that house a whole lot more functional. We're on the hunt for ladders and paint. All the volunteers there. You guys probably remember that house from last year. Well, even 2 years ago, I think we started tearing down the vines off of it. Then it turned into our first pressure washing job. Then it turned into painting the whole house. So that one's been a progression over time, but it's pretty cool. I think they're gonna finish it off today. Professionals building the handrail here. We'll leave them to it. They're deep in thought. Designing. A couple ladies riding in the back here. Pastor Dave from Harvest on the jackhammer. Getting these 2 started. They're gonna start painting the awning and the wood. That was the one they prepped last week, so good to see it come together. Okay, back to where we started. Looking way better. They got the deck completely torn off, ready to start building. Filling up the dump trailer. Work happening all over the place. See how Craig's doing. Awning looks 1,000 times better already. We're gonna get a coat of paint on that later, hopefully. Got all the algae off the side of the house. And this side too. Craig's crushing it. Let's go check real quick. There's a big demolition project happening up here. If I can find it. They've done just a little bit of work so far. Quite a bit left to do. Look at this. Looks like they're over halfway done. Still quite a lot to do though. But looks like they have a really good crew. Bob's explaining there's a tricky operation here. The back half of the shed is ready to fall down into the house, so they're actually trying to get it all out of there and then pull this wall in. We'll see if that works or not. I'm sure it will. These guys are painting the back steps here, looking really good. So this will look totally different by the end of the day. Checking on our downtown crew. These guys are clearing out the planters, getting all the grass and stuff out of here, and they have a really, really good looking crew. Got the kids working today. Nate and Kelly are leading this group. They're doing an awesome job as usual. One last crew to check on here. This is the yard we did last week. Yard's looking good. The old steps are off. New ones are coming. These guys are scraping the front, prepping for paint. Got some repair happening over here too. These guys are doing a great job. I feel like this is gonna be all done today, I bet. Just an astonishing amount of work going on. We're gonna go back and hopefully get started with the paint crew. We got a lot of awnings to paint today. If we don't get to all of them, it's okay, but I'd rather get as many off the list as we can while we have this many people. It's pretty exciting. I thought I had showed you all the crews, but I found another one. They got a sidewalk out of here, but now they're getting ready to add some flowers, and you're looking good, guys. Okay, looking about 95% better. The ladies are gonna finish up a little bit on the inside. We're gonna go start the next two. This is the one they pressure washed earlier. It already looks better, but with a coat of paint, it's gonna be really nice. We're gonna go down the street and start the other one. Hopefully we can get these both done before lunch. We're gonna try to tackle this one and the railings, and then we got porch paint too. Try to do all the other painting first, and then see if we get to the porch after lunch. Pretty happy with the first coat. It's lunchtime and then we'll come back. Seth did a great job. All right, lunchtime. Great lunch. We got them things moved around and finishing up this house here. Craig got a real nice second coat on the awning. Girls are finishing the railing, and then look at this difference on the porch. We're doing the porch paint. Oh man. Oh my goodness, does this look good. Total and complete transformation. Look at how good the floor turned out. Crazy impressed with that one. I think that's my favorite of the day. All right, last one, guys. Last one. We're getting slap happy. It's getting hot, so we're just gonna go try to finish fast. That's a wrap, friends. Look how nice these houses look. Beautiful. All the dirt is gone. This awning looks brand new. Absolutely amazing day. All right, I had to come back to my office. My phone was like almost dead. I have 3 of them, and I still was having issues getting one with enough battery to actually do a recap. I'm trying to just fathom everything that was done today. 100+ people, so many Habitat leaders. Harvest Church just came out and did a fantastic job. So many of those big crews were like 90% Harvest people. I'm not sure exactly how many Harvest people there were here, but I would say almost half of our entire group was Harvest people. We had a lot of our normal Living Water Church Summer Serve volunteers, and so many projects. I tried to show as many people as possible in the video, and I still think I'm missing so many of them. I wanted to do some interviews. I wanted to do some other stuff. This day was bonkers from the time I arrived at Living Water Church. And I arrived almost an hour early. And it was just running, getting materials from here to there, making sure everyone has what they need, like doing as much as I could do to make sure that people could have a good time and be productive. Oh, I forgot about LifeSpring Christian Church. They came all the way from Greensburg, brought 7 people, I think. That's the church I went to in Greensburg before we lived in Kittanning. And man, just a wonderful day. I'm going to try to do a recap of all these projects. I'm going to try to do it as fast as possible. I'm sure this video is way too long already. And let's do that. All right, here we go. Start with downtown. Nate and Kelly and the crew did every single one of these planters. Every one. They worked down here for 4.5 hours straight. And they all look amazing. Look at that. No weeds, perfect, just flowers. Perfect with just the flowers. These planters were worse than I've ever seen them, and now they look better than I've ever seen them in a single day. Huge shout out to Nate and Kelly and the whole crew. They had a lot of people at the beginning. It dwindled towards the end, but they stuck it out, finished them all. Now there are a lot of planters. There's like, you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just on one side of one block. There's 3 blocks here. I'm not sure exactly how many, but I believe it's more than 40 of those planters. It's a lot of work. Look at this house, new stairs, new railing, looking incredible. They also did work on the front, repaired and repainted both handrails. Incredible job by Tom and the crew. Good work. A little cleanup to do. That'll be done this week, no big deal. This handrail turned out amazing. It is like the strongest handrail of all time. I can't even move it. Still gotta paint it to match the porch. Won't take long at all. And that house, we've done a lot of work there. We tore down the garage in the first year of Summer Serve 6 years ago, friends. We painted the side of it, we painted the front of it, we painted the porch, we built new steps on it, and now the handrail and painting it, and I think we're finally done with that house. It's been a 6-year project, but hey, looking good. Got the sidewalk here torn out, got the new flower bed there on the side of the house as well. Pastor Dave from Harvest is working on that one with the jackhammer. He was crushing it today. Although I heard he said he's gonna go to church tomorrow in a wheelchair. I'm sure he'll be okay. Had an army of people painting this house. Got all the white trim done again, another coat of brown. My understanding is we're like 95% done with that one. So like very close. The NCCC kids will probably finish it this week. Nice bright new white awning and white paint on the porch. That was my Greensburg crew, looks amazing. We have the homeowner also, they gave us permission to tear off the top 2 awnings, so more updates coming on that one soon. New awning and porch, my favorite one of the day. Power washed the blue one, looks great. Power washed and painted the next one, it also looks great. Crew also power washed this awning and the whole house really. We've got more work to do there coming up in July. This side, they got the stairs all torn off. They actually reinforced the whole porch on this porch. That was a really big job. More stairs coming soon as well. So much good work in Wick City today. I didn't even notice, but I'm like 99% sure the neighbor painted this garage as well. That was not us, but I'm glad it's done. Maybe the biggest job of the day was this shed. They got most of it torn down. All of the dangerous work is done. Still much cleanup to do there, but wonderful start. Here's the little porch they painted today. Done. Got some handrail and some painting done here. Another sidewalk prepped right here. And next door, flower bed. I think I've shown you everything. I have to go home and kind of compile the data, but there's way more than one person could possibly keep track of in a single day, so. But just a stupendous amount of progress in 8 hours. Just wow, wow, wow.